A rash of violent threats disrupts class in several Manatee County schools. SNN's Kelly Rittenauer spoke with school district officials and finds out what's going on. She joins us live in the newsroom with the latest. Kelly?
John, officials say these threats are coming in all forms. Anonymous phone calls, social media posts, and even notes posted inside the school bathrooms.
Of course, the parents are alarmed and, and then kids end up missing schools.
Lockdown at Lakewood Ranch High School last Friday marks the 9th violent threat just this month, involving several middle schools and high schools in Manatee County.
In every single instance, we have to take the threat seriously.
Manatee County School District Director of Communications Mike Barber says the rash of threats is growing. 2 anonymous threats were made on the same day. Notes were left in 2 restrooms at 2 different schools. Barber says after investigating the incidents, the district believes they're dealing with what he calls nuisance threats.
None of the threats have turned out to be credible threats, which is a good thing, but it's really disrupting the educational process.
Barber says every time a threat is submitted to a school, it depletes them of valuable resources, time, and energy.
We have to contact parents and let them know that a threat has been made. We contact law enforcement and we investigate.
Over the weekend, Dr. Diana Green, Manatee County School District Superintendent, contacted parents with a different message, sending out an electronic phone message saying, "It is becoming obvious that the point of most of these threats is to disrupt our schools and interrupt the educational process. That kind of behavior will not be tolerated. We will work diligently with law enforcement to find those responsible for threats of violence against our schools, and those individuals will be subject to criminal charges." Now, the Code of Student Conduct says that if a student makes a threat against the school, they can be subject to suspension or even be expelled. John?
Well, Kelly, do they really believe students are behind these threats?
Barber says these threats are only affecting their middle schools and high schools, and he says the threats are very similar, leading them to believe that there is a copycat aspect to this rash of threats.
All right, Kelly. Thanks. We'll continue to follow this story, I'm sure.